early.
All right, there you go.
Okay, half an hour, right?
Yeah, your timer on the TV is counting down.
Okay, thank you. Okay, camera one, camera two, camera three. No. Welcome to Angela Jane Presents. Welcome to Angela Jane Presents. In studio, setting up an in studio show. The goal, as a producer filming for community television, McMinnville Media is to engage the community. So, as a producer filming for community television, welcome to community television. Welcome to community television. There we go. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to community television. The goal here is to engage the community. This is your own TV studio right here in the heart of downtown McMinnville. As a producer, I took some notes for myself. I film for community television, and as a producer for myself, my goal is to take pride in a job well done and have fun. Well, as well as have fun. So as a producer for myself, my goal is to take pride in a job well done and as well as have fun. Having fun is part of engaging the community. So going out, meeting people, talking to people is the fun part for me. And then being able to film, showcase some really good highlights that are around the area. My favorite is the different characters and the people who are like, okay, I'll play with you on this. Yeah, mostly that. I'll play with you on this. So I play reporter. So I go out kind of like Kermit the Frog. You know, he was on Sesame Street. He started out as a reporter in a trench coat in the rain. Welcome to Oregon. We do have the ducks here too. Donald, huh? Could say a few more for that, but this is community television. So, anyways, I got to do it. 3 forms of communication: telegraph, television, and tell a woman. Then, once she has a media platform, she tells everybody. So, best form of advertisement, or let's just be nice to her. Let her have fun. Anyways, so we're in studio. I set up the studio. That was the first thing. So I'm going to switch between cameras. I happen to have 3 cameras here. So this is the widescreen. Smile. Okay, now get down to camera number 1. And this is where the hostess sits. So when I do my in-studio film interviews, I'm with Angela Jane. It's another production that I do with in-studio work, and I showcase some of the community members that you'll see on prior shows. But other than that, let's see. Looking around. So camera 1. Now I'm going to switch over to camera number 3, and nobody's over there. So you know what? This is where I go over, testing out the cameras here. Sitting over here, not too bad. Chair number 1. So, look a little shorter, put a little woods in there. Okay, some plants. Seat number 2. Okay, we got that. I got my camera bag, I got my frying pan, I got my hat. So props, bring in props to help do this little TV show here too. Check out the background. Anyone can do this. And if I can do this, anyone can do this. So, going back around to the spot over here, I'm going to switch over to widescreen again. So, widescreen and guest spot. So, as you can see, when I dress like this is when I have the camera, I go out on location and do the camera work. Pose. Everybody's a model, even the older we get. Okay, I got a few props here, so I could headbang a little bit better. I'd probably get dizzy. Now, pretend we have a makeup artist that comes in. Every studio has one. They have a hairdresser and everything for all those news people you see that look so perfect. So, since I don't have one of those yet, I'm going to do it myself. So, first off, lipstick. Then we go into the hair. I like doing a rooster tail. That way, if the guys get a little too cocky, I can match up with them and go, hey, wait a minute. Okay, there we go. Got the hair, got the lipstick. Okay, there we go. There's the earrings. That's not such a bad shot. Not quite on widescreen yet. I'm going to switch over to the other camera. Okay, here we go. Welcome to Angela Jane Presents. In studio, setting up the studio. Change jackets. So I'm going to switch over to widescreen now. Going around. See, this is called putting on your own show. Jacket, change jackets. Hey, there's a weather guy that got old, and since he's not blowing on the wind in the coast, he puts his jacket on in the studio now. Let's do one better. I'll be going out and doing on-location jobs too. So, looking like the in-studio reporter now. Smile, and got this. Shoes. Okay, here we go. Got our shot. Put the on-location reporter's shoes out of the way. Let's go over here and see how we look. Now, in studio, we'll be doing this in the dressing room, but since we don't have a dressing room, this is the dressing room. Okay, ready to do a show? Ready to do a show. Smile. See how there's a lot of testing? Good morning. Come back around. Sit down. Whew. Okay, that was a workout. Welcome to community television. So I wear many, many hats doing this. Pretty much all a hat means is I do many parts of the job. I'll go out, I'll grab the camera, I'll film some footage, I'll bring it in studio, and I will work on the laptop and edit out the films. Then I'll re-look at it. It takes me about 3-day turnaround to edit films out, up to half an hour. Sometimes I can get up to an hour, but I try to keep it a little less than that, like I'm doing like a sitcom. And yeah, this is fun. This is really cool. Does anyone want to sit in? I got 2 spots. 2 spots. And I got about 15 minutes left. Because another show's coming in. So right now I'm eating up some time here. Now I see what Sal said, like, oh, he's got 2 hours. Well, his voice would be a little harsh after that. Cameras are set up, table set up. Got the outfit, got the cameras. Hey, Halloween just went by. Got the ghost guests. This isn't too bad. Okay, I'm going to flip between cameras again, okay? Sit. Flip over to camera number 3. So anyone who wants to be engaged and get involved in community media, community TV, I got a spot. You can try it out. See what you think. Just give me a call. I am one of the producers. And I have access to the cameras. And the guys are really, really good tech guys and everything. So it's kind of like, this is cool. So even come by and check out the studio up front and stuff and meet the guys. Right here in the heart of McMinnville, Yamhill County. And the show goes out to pretty much everyone, because each producer, whatever shows they do, they'll share it with their friends and family. And then it gets shared that way. But the coolest part is it doesn't take much to make something of your own. And if you like doing theater and stuff, there's someone who also likes to showcase it too. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know I'm totally rookie here. Got a few more outfits, but I think I need a makeup artist. But on my own, I just happy to be here and everything. Not quite famous yet, so I flipped over from there. So now I'm going, into the next seat. Cool. Musical chairs. So the other thing I do is when I'm not staging this and doing this, believe it or not, there is a lot of work I do with the editing. So I'll have to film that too to show you how I edit. It can get a little boring, but it is interesting. The boring part is when I'm watching myself over and over again and go, no, I gotta cut that out. I said again. Now, if I could be like I got this book. I love this book. I go to the library. That's how I educate myself, homeschool. But this is on presentations. This has been a life send to me to read on how to not be shy. And it's basically a fearless guide to making great presentations. And I found that book at the library and I liked it. And I'm like, man, but you can't just take the library. So I was at Goodwill and I found this book and I'm like, yes, it's mine. I can highlight it. So then I'll switch over here. So you see when you do in-studio shows, it's all set up. There you go. Ugh. Figure the best position. So basically these 2 screens I have here, I'm kind of looking out so I'm not looking directly at the cameras here, because you can tell what camera is on you by looking directly at it. Got to remember to keep the mic close to my mouth. the sounds go off there. So I'll be editing the sound too from when it got too far away to close. Or I will put words in right above here. I'll actually do this and show you. I'll put words right here, so when the edited version comes through, I could put whatever words behind me. I'll go down like this. There you go. Smile, and then we'll roll the credits. That's not bad. That's pretty cool, huh? So then going back around, which is cool because now, checking out, almost looks like I'm sitting on a toilet. Okay, that's what you do when you're camping. Just make sure you don't lean up against a tree that has ants on it. Not the funnest thing in the world. Okay. Sounds like we have the next people who are going to take the studio shot coming in. Oh, my favorite was watching Fred Astaire. And he come out and he danced, and then Johnny Carson. Oh, man, he had his studio set up. That's a goal of mine, too. If I could actually get a studio set up to do the shows where I don't have to move too much around and then forget what my line was. That's the next step, coming up with the lines. To the next. Cheese. Doing the potty dance next. Okay, I've got about 9 minutes to go. Should I go see who's out there? Somebody is out there. Hold on a moment. I'm going to go check. Switch over here, back again. So one thing that comes from, well, people are shy. Nobody wants to be on TV unless it's like, well, let's see, what kind of TV show is it? Technically, I put on clothes, but I'm not going to take off. Seriously, though, like in life, you get a lot of yeses, and then you're like, no, let me think about it. But then you get a lot of no's. In life, you get a lot of no's. And it's not just no, it's not right now. It's kind of like a game. It's like, first off, let's do the first shot. It's like, okay, that wasn't bad. So let's start all over now that you know what the rules are. And then you get better. It's like a game of chess. First, you've got to learn the moves, or checkers, how to do the moves of each piece. Oh, probably more chess. Once you've got the pieces, moves down, then you can kind of play the game and strategically move them around for the goal of getting a king. I've yet to find a king, though. Yet. Anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I hope this gave a little bit of an insight, so you can kind of see how a studio camera works and everything. And it's the same for even those big TV shows and everything too. This is how you do the background. Now you know why there's so many names in making films work. Everyone has a part to do. Nope. I lost my hat. So much for being a reporter. Oh, there we go. Then we got our hat. Now I can go out in the field. Leah, depends who I'm interviewing. See, to be a reporter, I need to have a camera person. Go out and do on location events and everything. Okay, Kyle, you can hit the off button. Please. And I'm going to have to sneak over for the next one. So I'll sneak over, go across screen, roundabout, sit, flip over to camera number 3. Anyways. Thank you. I'm going to switch